now I kind of classify the COVID as like a game of tennis. And on one side of the tennis court is this real pain and this immense feeling of loneliness that many people are feeling, mental mindset, mental health pressures, business worries and concerns, all of the things that 50% of the UK and global population are in. There's the other side of the tennis court, which is the 50% where people are growing, they're enjoying their business, their careers, they're actually moving forward through a pandemic. Now, it doesn't matter which side you sit on this tennis court. Of course, we all want to be in that great side of the tennis court where life and business is flowing and there's freedom and we're meeting people again and we're being human beings. So I wanted to bring you guys an announcement and an update, a little bit about what's happening at alfiebestbusiness.com, our new website, but more importantly, announcing our retreat, which is being held by Alfie Best Business, and it is the Monkey Hill VIP Barbados Millionaire CEO 2021 retreat. Now, 10 incredible people who apply to go on this 10-day business, property investment, entrepreneur and well-being retreat with Alfie Best and myself staying at Alfie's incredible Barbados pad. Now, a pad is an understatement because this is like an 8-bedroom with a property annex, luxury VIP Barbados villa. Now, what we're doing is we're going to be taking 10 people out. Alfie is no stranger to Barbados. He's hugely connected on the island now, and he's invested a lot of money in different high-end property developments, and now is invested in some business infrastructure in Barbados. He's no stranger to royalty, to dignitaries, and now prime ministers, especially the prime minister in Barbados, and they built a very good relationship. In fact, there was an article recently with Alfie and Mia Motley, the prime minister of Barbados, in the Sunday Times Rich List. I think it was called Life on the Beach or Business on the Beach. Incredible. Now, with Alfie Best Business, we're taking 10 people out to Barbados. So what's going to be an incredible 10-day business retreat. It's going to be absolutely action-packed. You'll be flying business class from the airport of your choice, any UK, European airport. In fact, there may be some people flying in from other parts of the world. We'll be arriving at Grantley Adams International Airport in Barbados. Full transfers along to Alfie's Monkey Hill property, which is based on Sugar Hill, St. James, Barbados, which is one of the highest end locations on the island of Barbados. This is going to be quite incredible because we're calling it a millionaire retreat. Now, absolutely, there'll be people coming on this event that are already millionaires. As you know, Alfie's next stop is Road to Billionaire. He's already one of the Sunday Times, one of the highest listed people in the Sunday Times, or climbing, I should say, and is now well on his way to making £1 billion. But what is it about Barbados? What is it about Alfie Best? What is it about Alfie Best Business that can help you grow? Well, first of all, so many business owners, we've been through some serious challenges. I know the general public has too. We're all going through it right now, and it's tough times. When I look at the news, when I'm looking at anything that's to do with COVID, it's so bloody depressing. So we wanted to announce this retreat. We wanted to give our incredible clients, friends, an opportunity to be able to come on this retreat for 10 days. And we're going to be breaking down into teams as well. It's going to be Alfie's team and my team. So during the 10 days, Alfie and me are going to be going head to head. Sure, Alfie's a giant, right? An absolute giant. And I always play Calvin Harris, Giant, this song Giant by Calvin Harris. Stand up on my shoulders. Tell me what you see. That's like me standing on Alfie's shoulders or trying to get a better view. Well, over the last 18 months, I've had an incredible privilege to be able to follow Alfie and look at his different business deals, transactions, understanding the man himself, the way that he thinks, the way that he acts, the way that he grows his business. And he allowed me into the inner circle of his business, and in some cases, his personal life as well, which has been absolutely beautiful and astounding. And it's going to be incredible when we go to Barbados to break down into 2 teams. We've got this incredible business setup challenge for these millionaires and nearly millionaires that are going to be joining 10 people now to come on this event. It's September the 16th to September the 27th, and we have different people that want to come. We've got property investors and developers. We've got entrepreneurs and business owners. We've got business business owners that's their businesses have taken an absolute battering and beating during the coronavirus, and they're saying, well, how do I adjust my wealth so it starts making money, or making money back from perhaps what I've lost, which is the left-hand side of the tennis court where you've been affected. Hospitality, anything that's got a customer-facing business, let's face it, most companies have, except Wildcrest Parks, which Alfie owns, which is on the other side of the tennis court, which is growing at a rate of knots and continues to do so. Now, the name of the game here, really, during this pandemic, which I think is not just going to be this year, I think we've got another 2 years of challenges, of lockdowns. This is my opinion. First of all, I used to think like everybody else, it's going to be a few months, but we're going to have restrictions all this year. Not perhaps lockdown full time, but there's going to be restrictions. So how do we take our businesses from the left-hand side of the tennis court, which may be losing money, which may be completely affected by lockdown, restaurants, hospitality, events, for anything face-to-face where it requires a consumer to come face-to-face, and you can't do that because of lockdown, i.e. you're losing revenue, your business is in trouble. So if your business is in trouble, if your revenue is reducing, if your business isn't growing, and you want something to look forward to, but you are a successful businessman or a person, businesswoman, and you want to get onto the other side of the tennis court, which is business growth, business connectivity, this event is for you. Number one, you don't get access to somebody like Alfie Best, who's on the Sunday Times Rich List. For many of us, the Sunday Times Rich List is just a list that we look at and we say, well, that person's on the rich list, but who are they? Now, I can vouch for Alfie in terms of being around Alfie and the sort of guy that he is. He's down to earth. He's easy to get on with. He's an absolute crack and a laugh. But make no mistake, in business, he's ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. Not ruthless with people. His way with people is incredible. And his moral compass and his compass to feel people and sense them out is absolutely incredible. It's like the best poker player on the planet. And I suppose being in business is a little bit like gambling, right? But his gambles pay off year after year after year, day after day, week after week, month after month. Do you want to experience some of Alfie's luck, energy, hard work? Underlined hard work. It's all hard work, no luck there. Do you want to get your business on the other side of the tennis court? Do you want to connect with people? Do you want to make some connections that could change your life? You see, the thing is this. We look at the Sunday Times Rich List and we see someone's worth $1 billion. They're worth 500 million. They're worth 600 million, 200 million, 100 million, 30 million, 2 billion, 3 billion. And we don't get access to understand how they think and how they act and how they do their business. Now, this particular trip to Barbados is 10 executive days, 10 incredible CEOs, business owners, or somebody that's in a high-level career that wants to start their own business. And over the 10 days, we're going to just take you guys on an incredible journey. Let me play you the video quickly. It's 3 minutes, just an introduction video. Have a quick look at this. So that's a little introduction video to this retreat, 16th of September through to the 27th of September. But it's going to be quite an interesting event because we announced we're going to be putting on this retreat, and a young guy reached out to me from Instagram and said, Bradley, I'm not a millionaire yet, but I want to invest in myself to be around these 10 people, and more specifically Alfie best as well, because I think it's going to be the best education ever to be around millionaires. Could I still come? And the answer is absolutely. If you've got a passion to grow yourself and your business and to become more connected than ever before, then this is the retreat you want to be on. Now, we're limiting it to 10 people. We could be taking out up to 30 people because Alfie's got a number of properties, but we want it exclusive. We want it really tight. Now, we're going to be breaking into 2 teams, and Alfie doesn't even know this yet, but once you arrive and you meet and greet and you've got your executive transport from the airport and you arrive at Alfie's incredible Monkey Hill executive villa, wow, it's astounding, right? We're going to be breaking down into 2 teams. It's going to be Alfie's business team and my business team, and then we're going to have a business challenge, and I'm going to go head to head with Alfie Best, with my team of 5 people and Alfie's team of 5 people. Now, even Alfie and myself do not know what the challenge is going to be, but we will be broadcasting it back live from Barbados and creating a little bit of a mini reality TV show for that 10 days about what it's like to get into the mindset of a man whose next stop is billionaire. So Alfie always said to me, I said, Alfie, I said, you know, he's taken me to a load of different places and events and some very, very successful people. And I remember going to one place with some hugely successful people. I said, blimey, Alf, you know, what am I doing here? You know, I'm just an everyday guy. And he said to me, Bradley, he said, I'd rather be a pauper at the king's table than be a king at the pauper's table. I said, Alf, what do you mean? I'm not a pauper. He said, but look, he said, the pauper will always eat, but the king would starve. And it's absolutely true. And what he meant is this, that in life and in business, we have to upscale, we have to upcycle who we have around us. The more successful, the more connected, the more energized, the more creative, the more successful the people you have around you, the greater the level of success you will enjoy by default of being around incredible people. You see, as people, we only play to the limits of the people that we're around. Is that fair to say? So if you were playing tennis in a tennis club, the best person in the club is probably the person that you want to become if you're ultimately driven to succeed in business. It's not about becoming the best, but it's about bettering yourself. There's a difference. But if you're around people that are hugely successful, that are connected, you can only grow as an individual, as a business person. Now, on this 10 days, not only are we going to be going through entrepreneurial business growth, mindset, health, well-being, we've got business class flights from the airport, 10 days stay. We've got on-site chefs, on-site maids. This is an absolute lap of luxury. Morning well-being, morning business sessions, morning entrepreneur sessions. Plus, we've got the Alfie and Bradley Barbados Business Challenge, and I'm going to head-to-head with Alfie. And do you know what? I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat Alfie Best, man. He won't let me beat him, that's for sure. But you know what? Brad's team in Barbados, the Alfie Best Business, the Monkey Hill VIP, Barbados Millionaire Retreat. Guys, we are going to bring the heat. But as the day comes to a close, we are together as a unit of 10 people. We're going to be also taking a number of people out to Barbados that are actually interested in investing in property. Alfie is the master at buying property, and with Wildcrest Parks, his main company, valuation must be £700-800 million or more. Now he knows how to buy property at the right price. He knows Barbados. Now we're going to be showing you where to buy in Barbados, how to buy, what type of properties to buy. We're going to show you how you can get the right construction teams, because getting the right construction teams in the Caribbean is not easy. So we'll be making recommendations to you from Alf's experience and Alf's contacts and connections on the island. But you may also be a property investor where you've got investors' money behind you and you're looking for another opportunity. We're going to show you how you can invest money in property in Barbados. And the ethos behind what we're doing now with alfiebestbusiness.com is we're working with business owners. And the reason for that is business owners normally have a retained element of profit where they look to diversify their investments to protect their future. So they've got their business, they've got their property assets, their commercial assets, but a lot of business people invest in property asset because it's the best way to protect your monies and to look forward to pensions in the future, and it can be highly tax efficient as well. Plus you can have an income coming in, a rental yield on different types of commercial and residential properties, and that rental yield all adds into the overall valuation of the property. And what Alfie specializes in, and what I love in terms of residential properties, is buying a property that's run down, that's distressed, and then renovating, refurbing that, making it ready, then getting it ready for rental or get it ready for sale. Now we've got more coming on property training shortly, but this is the Barbados Millionaire event of 2021. I'll just share with you my screen so you guys can see the web page and where you can go to find out more about this. There we go. That's the page. Let me just get that into full screen mode. There we go. That's the page there. This is the Barbados Millionaire 2021, just 230 days before we go, September the 16th. Introductory video there, the event description, the content, installment plans that's available, and some images as well, of course, of the incredible villa itself. And there will be different people coming to this event. There'll be some people will be coming that will be partners in business. It might be a husband and wife team, because there are double rooms. And if you are a husband and wife team, then just call me, speak to me, message me, brad@alfiebestbusiness.com, or on my business mobile 07541 498 512. And talk to me, and we'll give you a discounted second ticket if you're coming as a husband and wife team. This is about working hard for this year. This is about saying to yourself, right, I'm going to work my balls off between now and end of July, 5-6 months. And no matter what we're facing, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to refine the energy. We've got to repackage ourselves. We've got to repackage the way that we think, the way that we act, and the way that we deliver in business. And if I go back again to the tennis courts, on the left-hand side of the tennis court is the shit and the pain and lockdown, and business is struggling, and we've got no customers, and restaurants and hospitality and all business that are affected by a lockdown. And there's a lot of them, 50% of people. And then on the other side of the tennis court is the 50% of people that are growing through a pandemic. And let's face it, people are. Wildcrest Parks are. Alfie is. Now, we need to take ourselves from that crap side of the tennis court and get ourselves into what we call the side of the tennis court of business growth and opportunity and strategic and financial wealth growth, where we're not affected by COVID. It's our jobs now as entrepreneurs and business owners to come up with new energy. Now, I get it. I do. I'm just an ordinary, down-to-earth guy that's trying. My little business, my little company, that's a small part of the Alfie Best Business group of companies. In fact, I'm the smallest company in the group right now. I've got a big heart, but I'm the smallest company. I got hurt more than any other company in the group, because my company, this is me, Brad. So we go into events, we go into training, right? And you've got to lock down and lose load of events, lose £500,000 in revenues and profits, and then you've got to reinvent yourself. Painful, yes, but you may be there too. Doesn't mean to say that we can't change. Doesn't mean to say that we can't adjust. We just have to get ourselves out of that quagmire of pain, where we think we're in sinking sand. And just one little thing could re-energize it. So, right, my business isn't going to survive. What are my other options? What is it I can do? How can I make a difference in my life, my family, to my business? How do I get out of this negative emotion to get from the crap side of the COVID tennis court to whack my business and life ball into the positive side of the tennis court, where we're surviving, we're growing. In fact, we're thriving, we're flourishing, because of who we're connected with and who we're talking to and who we are meeting with. Welcome to Monkey Hill Barbados Millionaire 2021, Alfie's flagship VIP villa. And on behalf of Alfie Best, of course, thank you guys for watching the video. And of course, on behalf of myself, I'm looking forward to 10 incredibly dynamic, energized people. Final thoughts before I just click off. You could be someone that's really suffered a bit of mental health and challenges and issues due to COVID and other personal problems, and this may have really got you down. And if you're one of those, let me just say to you, because I've been through that too, it's challenged me immensely. Focus your mind on the skills that you've got. Focus your mind on what you know that you can do. Even if you don't think it's possible, what I'm saying, well, don't think it's possible, you think that you may not be good enough to do it, you may not have the finances to do it, don't let anything get in your way of what you think you could do, given the right circumstances, because there's always going to be someone that could invest in you and your dream if they believe that your dream is credible, financially credible, commercially viable, and profitable. So don't let any limitations. If there's one thing for the 50% of the people on the side of the tennis court where they've suffered pain of their businesses in lockdown, personal and life, it will have affected your ability to think outside the box. It will have affected your confidence. It will have affected your energy. It will have affected your confidence and your courage. And think about that, because it takes a brave man or a brave woman to say enough. I may be facing challenges and lockdown and my business may be struggling, but I am not done. I am not done. And then relax back and think to yourself, what is it I can do? Where do I want to go? And you may not even know where you want to go. And I'm talking only to the left-hand side of the tennis court where that shit and that pain is. Excuse me using the word shit. Doesn't matter what pain you've been through. On the other side of pain is your gain. On the other side of pain is your experience. Now, it just takes one thing to get back up, one bit of rhythm, one bit of energy. And all of a sudden, you're on the other side of the tennis court where you're playing with people and working and connecting with people that are only ever looking for opportunities to grow, no matter what the commercial or business weather is on the tennis court. Whether there's rain and stormy seas or snow, whether it's glorious sunshine, you learn to sail your ship in all weathers, and that's what makes you an entrepreneur as opposed to a business person. This is the event that's going to help you get onto the other side of the tennis court. But it starts now. The emotion, the energy, the training, the education, the re-education, the remotivation, the refocus of you as an individual and your team, and looking at the hard discussions, the hard talks you've got to do about your business. You're a successful entrepreneur. You've got retained money. You've got profit. You've got property. Where do you go now? I linked up with Alfie Best 18 months ago. And in many ways, my life has changed forever. And in other ways, I still experience pain. The change was being around Alfie and what I've learned from Alfie on top of what I know already. And the pain was actually having an events-based business during a lockdown, which, as you know, is like... So take away the pain, move towards the experience you've got and get that experience and get yourself on the other side of the tennis court. This is Monkey Hill VIP Barbados Millionaire, as Alfie calls it, the route to billionaire. Come join us for 10 days in Barbados for an incredible, connective journey. And it will be your reward for saying to yourself right now, I ain't over. I ain't done. I ain't finished. I've got energy, love, charisma, passion, charm, commercial and entrepreneurial ability, and I will grow my business. I will move to that tennis court side where everyone's doing business. They're growing even through the pandemic. That's where Alfie plays. That's his side of the court. That's the millionaire side of the court. That's the people that are successful. Where we are now, if you're like me and you're transitioning to that side, just grab your balls, make a decision and jump into it with all your heart and energy and stay focused. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Bradley Chapman, and thank you very much indeed. It's really great to see you guys. I hope you're all well. Mary John saying, what's he saying? Mary John, what is it? Tell me more. Message me. I don't want to talk on books. No interest. Do properties. Too much hard work. Is that my phone book? Was she saying my phone book? My phone's broke. So no, saying, oh, Mary John, I'm so sorry. I will message you up, and I hope that you are well. So look, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a broadcast based on our retreat for this year. It's the Barbados VIP Millionaire 2021 with Alfie Best and Bradley Chapman. And this is being held at Alfie Best's, the Sunday Times rich list, super successful multi-millionaires high-end luxury executive villa called Monkey Hill on the Sugar Hill Estate, St. James, Barbados. Look it up. You're going to see some incredible stuff. And we're going to be taking 10 people on this incredible journey. to this incredible location. Let me just try and get that. Let me just try and get that main screen for you. Look at one of those bedrooms. That bedroom there looks out of the double doors, first floor. Look at that ensuite bathroom, superb luxury, lap of luxury. There's a dining table there. Let me just get that one down. Put that one up there for you. A nice dining table where we're going to be meeting on the veranda at night. We're going to have our executive meetings. I got an aerial view there. Where are we? No, not that one. Where is it? It's an aerial view of the land there. So you can see the land curtilage. So that's the main building. And also we've got the staff quarters and annex as well. We've got another further 3 bedrooms. And of course, the pool looks out onto this beautiful ocean. This is the Sugar Hill development, which is the very prime development. So Cliff Richard lives in this same area. His house in Barbados is in this same area. And let me just show you another overhead shot of the property there. Beautiful. And we are going to be just having such a blast. We are going to be having such a blast, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to learn so much, not just from each other, but of course from Alfie Best, the man himself, who is no stranger to the island. We'll be sitting there in the evening as the sun goes down in Barbados, as we talk business and as we work on the Alfie Best and Bradley Business Challenge, where I'm going to be going head to head with none other than Mr. Alfie Best, and I'm going to smash him out of the ballpark. We've got a business challenge, which even Alfie and I don't know about. When we arrive at the island, we're going to split into 2 teams of 5, and we're going to be given this business challenge. And while we're there during the 10 days, with all the training, all the education, all the wellness, all the property development and investment, all the entrepreneurial growth and learning, on top of that, we've got this business challenge. Now, we're going to be filming this as well. We're making a mini reality TV show out of this event. We're taking a film crew with us. You will be filmed. You will be having microphones on. We're going to make it into a reality TV show. And who knows, it may end up on Channel 4, Channel 5, who knows. But ladies and gents, find out more. Go to the link in the thread, and we would love to see you in Barbados. It's Alfie's hard work, Alfie's ethic, and the work ethic, and the team at Wildcrest Parks that's actually made it possible, with Alfie's direction, plus the incredible team that's enabled this wealth to grow for us, including me, to be able to experience this incredible once-in-a-lifetime executive millionaires retreat in Barbados with people that many of us can only dream of connecting with. Looking forward to it. In the meantime, guys, stay blessed. I hope your families are safe. There's plenty of people in trouble right now with COVID. Sending love, hugs, and my best wishes to everybody. Stay safe. God